Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 100 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we creeped around the High Priestess' residence, and then came across this village that's full of monsters who gave us a leaf in order to defeat Rhapthorne. So anyways, I can't believe that we're at episode 100. This is a major milestone in the channel's history, because basically, up until now, no playthrough has ever reached the triple digits as far as mainline videos are concerned. Heck, the second longest series in terms of total runtime, dragging at Danganronpa V3, basically. That one went to about 93. So yeah, just the fact that this series has went on for 100 episodes, and it honestly doesn't feel like I've recorded 100 episodes of this playthrough, because I've just been having so much fun with this. But anyways, instead of starting out in the normal screen, I wanted to start off here because I love the way that this little Gilgamesh creature, basically, he's just calling us out. All the other priests / nuns are like, oh, welcome back. You've answered my prayers that you've returned. Just, if you're feeling lost, just talk to your party. And then this guy's like, if you ever forget about which way you go because you've been lazy and taking too long a break, speak to your party members. As if the game is actively calling you out like, oh, hey, yeah, you have a life. How dare you have a life outside of this game? You lot thermally are a handful. Come on, put yourself together, not through. Okay, so anyways, let's get going. So anyways, I think that leaf is going to behave very similarly to that one C chart that we had, where basically you use it and then bang, you're ready to go. But did we go over here? Okay, I think we did go over here. Oh, yeah, that's the other area. Sorry, I was getting this mixed up with the treasure vault. I'm thinking, what type of world of mist wonder am I in? But it's so cool being able to run around as Trode in this village. It really makes it feel like Trode is part of the team, you know? I mean, Trode has always been part of the team. But even more so now. So out of curiosity, is that one alchemy pot recipe that we've been working on, is that still good? No. Yeah, that would be nice if we had a faster alchemy pot, basically. I mean, really. It's so weird that basically for how streamlined this game is in a lot of regards, they basically make it where the alchemy pot just takes so long at times. Okay, so anyways, in regards to basically what we've got going on here, I was thinking about with that skill set, I was thinking about giving it to Jessica, but then I realized at the rate Jessica's level ups are going, basically, we're going to be dumping a line to sex appeal anyways. Angelo, I was kind of considering basically going to stabs and charisma, but honestly, it's not like Angelo is really beating at the door right now. But basically, I would say that maybe our hero would probably be best. Or basically just start dumping a good amount into courage. Okay, let's jump. Yeah, let's dump those 5 into courage. Okay, there we go. Where's that leaf? Yeah, though really, we could have just gone and just asked Imperia, basically. We could have asked Imperia just for one of these leaves if we so needed a dark leaf. So, wait. So, basically, I'm a little confused. Is that saying that our boat's there? Or is that saying we're being okay, is that saying where Rhapthorne / Sir Leopold's going, or is that where he is? Or is the leaf basically telling us where? Is it the leaf symbol, or is it the other one? Maybe we have to chase after him? Oh my, are we going to deal with a dog fight sort of thing? Our spirit bird versus basically demon dog? Hey, not like it could get away from us. We can easily catch up to Sir Leopold. Yeah, really, I feel a little torn, basically, between Sir Leopold versus Rhapthorne. I know that's technically Rhapthorne, but it's just so funny just having Sir Leopold, just this random dog, being the villain. Why were you out of the way in the south part of the world if you're heading towards the north? Come on, I want to catch you. Yeah, I can't believe think what Sir Leopold's thinking. He's like, what the heck is going on here? Why am I being pursued by some weird bird? Yeah, but I figured he was going to be going there sooner or later. I mean, we were being hinted left and right that basically High Priest residence, High Priest residence. So why was he all the way in the south of the map? Why would he wait this long? Was he just plotting out? Was he doing some Ocean 11s or a plot? He was just getting together his motley crew? He had to pay the right people? Yeah, he had to go to Peckham to get his crew. Yeah, the High Priest just so happened to go out to Neos. He went out to Neos for some business. He went to man the souvenir shop. Fancy that mongrel breaking in through the window like that. Where's his manners, eh? Anyone think he was a no good thief? Come on, Gov, let's catch up with him and give him a bit of a training, eh? That dog flew in through the upstairs middle window, right? That's bad news. I'm sure it's the Lord High Priest's chamber. We found him. Here we go, guys. Just let me get at him. I'm finally gonna take revenge for what happened to Alistair and all those other victims. Don't forget the fact that he possessed you too. What was that? Did you see that hideous black beast? Is the Lord High Priest safe?
You, help me! His Holiness is in danger. An evil creature has forced its way into his chamber.
Oh, come on, Rollo. I thought you'd have at least a little bit of fight in you. Basically, you'd go in with that bag of, a sock full of coins, and then start beating it. No, you will not. Actually, no, Rollo would want the High Priest dead, considering that basically he's the successor, or so he states. But then again, he's also stating that, oh, Marcello's only there because of his recommendation, even though the High Priest is saying that, oh, I'm only doing it as a favor for Francisco.
You have to help him. And don't forget to mention, tell His Holiness that it was High Priest Rollo who sent for help first.
I swear, we need to get Rollo in we need to get Rollo and Charmless in the same room together. We need to get those two together. It would be a clash of egos. Help, His Holiness is in danger. An evil creature. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, exact same lines that we heard earlier. No comment? Wait. Sorry. Oh, so you can actually select who you want to talk to. What is going on there? Okay. Yeah, that one guy just slashing at the air. What is he doing? What does he hope to accomplish? He's just slashing randomly at the air. And then you get where Sir Leopold is just posing there all dramatically. Just, you would think, yeah, really, just, what was Sir Leopold thinking? Is Rhapthorne thinking, how am I going to stab him this time? Through the chest or through the chest? And then this guy, he's just like, and then the high priest is like, so, how's your day been? What a sinister feeling. By the goddess, what is that beast? Oh, goddess, the gods are in danger. Please help them. How can Captain Marcelo disappear at a time like this? Maybe he's rounding up more guards. You monster, I won't let you lay a finger on his. No. Watch how basically somehow, just, yeah, you watch how basically they fund everything, but they don't fund the lift. And Marcello, he's at the bottom. He's pressing the button like, come on, elevator! Why is the lift having problems? And then Marcello looks at the HMI. What Windows update? Windows is updating. It's going to take 40 minutes. So the power Imperia resides within you. Ha ha ha! No matter. I shall take your lives in sacrifice, and your pitiful corpses shall testify to that meddling bird's failure. A poignant foreshadowing of the final heir's demise. Ha ha ha! Okay, how badly is he gonna kick our ass? Okay, I'm gonna delay off of doing anything like bounce, just in case he's anything like Dhoulmagus. Yangus. Okay, Yangus will use a, where is it? Spell, Kabuff, Angelo, Kabuff, Jessica, use an accelerate. Hopefully he doesn't have Wave of Ice like Jessica did during her fight. If it's anything like Jessica, it's gonna be more or less just a test of endurance. And okay, that hurts. Okay, he's got ice. Okay, he's got ice and he's got power. Psych up, Yangus, Kabuff again, Angelo, we're going to use a multi-heal, and Jessica, insulate. He just smacked Yangus in the crotch! Truly a being of pure evil, just whacking Yangus, poor Yangus right in the crotch. Okay, Yangus will use another Kabuff. Jessica, you can use an oomph on us. Okay, Falcon Slash, Yangus. Use another Kabuff. Angelo, use a multi-heal. And Jessica, let's see if we can do a Kasap. Let's use if we can do a Sap on you. Why does nothing get phased by this? Oh, but that was nice. Okay. Psych up. Angelo. Multi-heal. Jessica. Let's see how a Frizzle does against you. Okay, nice. Psych up. Okay, another Psych up. Yangus, let's use Psych up. Angelo, multi-heal. And Jessica will use an oomph on Yangus. Okay, we're going to need to renew this. Okay, we're going to need to renew. Ugh, that hurts. Why does every boss have to attack twice, though? Okay. Angelo, multi-heal, and Jessica will use another Insulate. I mean, it's cheap. It's cheap and it protects us, so hey. Yeah, nice. Okay, we've done around 2,000 damage. I don't think that he should have much more. I mean, okay, Angelo. Let's use another. Actually, no, I think we're good there. So let's attack. And Jessica. We'll use a Frizzle. Yeah, though it would be kind of funny if they had it where basically Sir Leopold's power. Basically, if Sir Leopold had lower accuracy than most bosses because he was still suffering from the effects of that Nook powder. Okay, should I try Parallax or Helm Splitter? Helm Splitter could result in a defense drop, which could be nice. Parallax has that increased power to it. Yeah, let's try Helm Splitter. Angelo. Let's attack. And Jessica will use a Frizzle. Okay, nice. Okay, let's psych up. Yangus. Okay. Let's just go in with Parallax. Angelo, you can multi-heal. Jessica, let's use an oomph on us. At least we're only going up against one enemy this time. Freaking Ganon. Okay, Falcon Slash. Yangus. Let's go in with another Parallax. Angelo, you can attack, and Jessica will use an oomph on Angelo. Yeah! Okay, that's how you fight bosses in this game. Because basically, so many fights, I wasn't strategizing basically defense, I wasn't strategizing basically psych-ups, I was basically just going full bore. Granted, against a boss like Imperia, we couldn't really do that sort of thing, but this is how it's done! Okay, this was a lot more manageable. Okay.
Fools. How many more times?
Your Holiness! Are you hurt? Thank the goddess. He still has a pulse. What happened?
Though, out of curiosity, is this guy living is this Lord High Priest, is he living a celibate life? Because basically, what happens if he dies of old age, basically? Basically, Rhapthorne, he's flying this murder. He's basically just flying around like, I'm going to take you down. And then all of a sudden, this guy has a heart attack or a stroke, and then bang, or some other age-related death, and then boom! Basically, that was easy.
Was it that hellhound? What on earth is going on? Marcello, what are you doing just standing there? Carry His Holiness to his bed at once.
And Marcello, he's just thinking. Frankly, yeah, and then Marcello picks up the staff and just starts whacking Rollo in the head with it.
Get a move on, you sluggard. You're supposed to be Master of the Guard. I'll have you demoted if you don't snap to it.
He's gonna snap. He's going to snap. I'm calling it. He's gonna snap.
Are you deaf, Marcello? I just gave you an order.
Ah ha ha! Well, well, well. High Priest Rollo, I had no idea you were so devious.
What are you laughing about? I fail to see anything funny about the situation.
Enough of the pretense. I know it was you who employed these thugs and that dog.
What the heck, Marcello? I thought we were at least somewhat on the same side. Just Marcello, he basically is like, oh hey, sorry about basically accusing you of trying to kill Abbot Francesco. Go stop this evil, basically. He gives us a world map, and now all of a sudden, he's basically throwing us under the bus again? What the heck, Marcello? You have a couple of bad days with this asshole, and you're throwing us in the hole with him?
What an elaborate scheme. Engineering a diversion to give you time to effect the assassination of the Lord High Priest. I was aware of your desire to be his successor, but to resort to murder.
What rot! How dare you! I plan nothing of the sort!
Now, I may rob from the elderly, I may rob from the children, I may rob from the hobos outside of every cathedral I visit, but I am not a murderer! The only murder I commit are with the prices at both this location and Neos, as well as the souvenir shops.
Arrest them! Exile High Priest Rollo to Purgatory Island, along with these thugs. They will learn that succession comes at a high price. Take them away!
Is it that one place that we kept visiting? That one torture-esque room area? The jail cell of nothing?
Yes, sir.
I told you Marcello was gonna
They say
snap.
that every dog has its day. And it seems I have a dog to thank for mine.
But though, is Sir Leopold dead? Because I can just imagine Marcello, he adopts Sir Leopold. Basically, Sir Leopold becomes his best friend. Oh no, not again. Yeah, no, watch out, Rhapthorne. He's like, no, let me out. Let me out. I don't want to be with this guy in his daddy issues. And then Marcello, did I ever tell you about what my daddy did?
Insolent traitors! How dare you treat me like this? I am to be the next Lord High Priest!
At least let us out.
Do you hear me? I am innocent! You should arrest that miscreant!
Yeah, though this is what happens when you piss off the guy who essentially runs your army. I told you Marcello would try to do something. I knew he would try to do something. no, we got inquisitioned.
Stop! Wait! This is all a misunderstanding! One of my own men. That turncoat. Could Marcello do this to me?
And after all the abuse I subjected him to, I did everything right. I insulted his lineage. I insulted his competence. I treated him with zero respect. When we went out for dinner the other night, I made him pay 80% of the bill, even though he only got a house salad, whereas I got a full-on lobster.
I was so close. He was a frail old man. All I had to do was wait, and I'd have become the next Lord High Priest for sure.
Oh, like you're the embodiment? You're the embodiment of health? You Grandmaster Grievehill knockoff?
This is Purgatory Island, where our most heinous criminals are locked away until they die.
The old lady who does not furnish. Oh no, I'm going to have to be in the same room as the old lady who didn't abide by my philosophy of constantly paying the tithe on a daily basis.
Once you're in here, death is the only way out.
They have to bring the cage up sooner or later.
Curse Marcello! That traitor will rot in hell!
Marcello's life is already hell. Though really, you would think that basically the High Priest, the Lord High Priest would wait, never mind, he's unconscious, so yeah, it's not like he could defend us.
The Lord High Priest dies from shock, and the High Priest out of the picture too. This is better than I ever could have hoped.
Wait, so the High Priest is already dead? He died from shock? Basically, the one heir. Actually, I was about to say the one heir who didn't get stabbed by the staff, but then again, like I said, we didn't know how Master Rylus died. He could have died in the house fire, basically. Likewise, we don't know how Golding died. Basically, I mean, given how tough that guy was, basically, I'm pretty sure he would have put up more of that fight than just simple stab. But still, basically, kind of anticlimactic. The last heir dies not from basically violence, but just shock. So basically, all Rhapthorne had to do was essentially go up to basically the Lord High Priest and just say, "Boo!"
What the? Ah!
And then Rhapthorne, "Let me out! I don't want to be with him and his daddy issues. I don't care about Angelo."
Oh! My head! I can't bear it! What's happening?
My flesh and blood are trapped, sealed away by those infernal sages.
Okay, so that's just Rhapthorne's voice as a whole. I thought that was basically just some telepathy from Sir Leopold's mind.
That voice. Who is it? What do you want? The scepter!
A new hand to hold the scepter. A new body to control.
Finally, I can actually hold it in a hand. Now that I think about it, good thing that Rhapthorne had telepathy going on with Sir Leopold, because I could just imagine, you know how in Act 2, just during basically the whole Tlaylock sheep fight, basically where Tlaylock is trying to explain his planned attack, and he constantly has to drop his path of the Staff of Dreams so he can actually talk, and then he has to pick it back up. Yeah, basically, Sir Leopold, he goes to talk, and then just staff falls out, just boom, control is lost.
You are a slave to the scepter. You will obey my command.
I obey No one!
Gotta give Marcello credit.
What? Oh.
Gotta give Marcello credit. He may have his faults, but darn it, he is not going to cave into evil. Oh, you think you're the most evil being I've had to work for? I had to work for Rollo. Do you know what he does every Christmas? He makes us, he provides us a cash bar at the Christmas party. And it's not even the good stuff. He gets some dollar box wine from the grocery store and then charges us $10 a glass. That or Marcello has a power greater than any evil. He has the power of daddy issues.
I'm notoriously bad at taking orders.
And then we get Rhapthorne. Help! This guy's insane! Get me away from him!
Marcello may be a traitor, but I could not ignore his uncommon determination and strength. Not to mention his skill with a sword. It was my intention to use him to position myself as the Lord High Priest's successor. I used Marcello to eliminate all opposition. All I had to do was wait.
And yet you still treat him like crap? This guy was your golden goose, and you're giving him nonstop abuse. Frankly, just you could have given the guy a compliment. You could have been saying all this, oh, he was unrivaled, right into his face. Seriously, you basically, if you would have given Marcello that kind of support, that sort of backup, basically, he would have been ride or die for you, just like he was with Abbot Francesco.
Once I had cleared the path for my promotion, the only obstacle was time. But I did not foresee this turn of events. How could I let that stripling undo me? Listen. You can hear the voices of the convicts below.
Oh no, it's that one guy who only gave $10 during the weekly tray.
We have arrived. This is Purgatory Island. Hell on Earth.
We still have weapons. Do you have any companions you can talk to at the moment? They're right there. They're right to our left, they're right to our right. Anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like today, like, subscribe, comment, share, do as you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.